Hello everyone, and welcome to the 11th episode of Todd Talk, because when Todd talks, people listen, hopefully. I apologize for my tired demeanor. I am actually very tired today, despite it being my day off. But I felt this was the best time to talk about Ratchet and Clank versus Jak and Daxter, the death battle that took place a few days ago at the time of this recording. And not to gloat, but I was right. Was right. I was right. And I would like to note that the predictions I made in my prediction video a few days before the death battle aired, I totally nailed some of the reasons why they won. So let's just break it down. This was actually a very close matchup, at least to me it was. Um, there were actually points during the death battle and even during the breakdown that I thought Jak and Daxter might pull the upset because I was very set on Ratchet and Clank winning. But then like during the battle, if you know how like the eves and flows of death battle sometimes goes, it really kind of looked like Jak and Daxter might pull it off, but they didn't, and it totally made sense as to why. Because again, Ratchet and Clank, they have the better arsenal, and you'll note in the death battle they didn't even use all the arsenal um, that they noted in their character breakdown. They didn't use the sheepinator. They didn't use the disco ball, a weapon that makes them everybody dance, which I thought would have been funny if they made Jak and Daxter dance in unison. But hey, dreams. Um, and even Jak and Daxter didn't get to use all the weapons because they didn't use the supernova, which I did think was a little odd. And my friend who watched it with me, or also watched it, thought that was odd. But you guys can't fit everything into a seamless death battle. But Ratchet and Clank just had the better weaponry, and they had the better teamwork. Clank is a superior teammate to Daxter, and we actually that was another thing we noted was that technically Daxter had a dark Daxter form from Jak 3 that didn't get used, but also Clank has an Ultra Mech form that didn't get used. So, there were hits on both sides. But even so, even with that form, you know, it's time limit. And that was the key thing here is that Jak and Daxter's Eco has a time limit, whereas Ratchet and Clank, sure, their arsenal has ammo, but it's so vast that they can make up for it. I mean, when you have that many guns from that many games that you could technically use, plus your, uh, plus the just your standard melee weapon, plus the fact that Clank is technically a weapon, it kind of it just wasn't going to happen. And I didn't even know about the nanotechs, like from the preview. I didn't know that that Ratchet and Clank had the nanotechs that were healing them. That was obviously very, very huge. And as they noted, it was a lot more reliable. So, you know, I'm glad I was right. I was glad that, not besides my whole like, oh, the previews can sometimes tell you who wins thing, I was glad that I was right on just a simply uh, logical level. And just on a note, this was a really fun death battle to watch. I mean, the voice acting for at least three of the four was like spot on. I didn't like Daxter's voice. The animations were just so fun, and just the banter between both of them was really really fun. It's like, can't you go any faster? I wasn't built for this, and that was just great. And the way they incorporated everything just really felt natural and true to uh, both character teams. Even like Daxter flying on a missile and guiding it towards Ratchet, and Clank's being able to avert the time stop and essentially saving Ratchet's life because of it was really really cool. And even like the whole like one liner at the end and curtain. That was really really funny. So this actually is gonna rank pretty high on my death battles, like all time because it was just a lot of fun, and I think I think that gets lost here, amidst like who we want to win and everything is, so the death battles are just fun. This is something we never got to see, or to my knowledge, never got to see. I'll be fair, um, and yet here we are breaking it down, seeing who is impartially, the better tag team, and it was just a lot of fun to watch. And I applaud Death Battle for another great matchup. Now, I know it's technically not been revealed yet, and I will do my full breakdown later, but I am very excited for the next Death Battle as The Flash is coming. Oh my gosh! First of all, that preview video was so awesome. I mean, they used the TV show, they used the cartoons, they used the video games. Oh yeah. Now, most logical people know that most likely 90% chance, if we're being fair, Quicksilver is going to be Flash's opponent. It's the only thing that makes sense, not Sonic the Hedgehog. Stop saying Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, seriously, stop saying Sonic the Hedgehog. No, it most likely will be Quicksilver. It'll be another DC Marvel matchup, and if that is the case, I will do a full breakdown on it. And yes, I already know who I think will win. Yes, it should be very, very obvious. Uh, but we'll say that for next time. So with that, I wrap up this episode of Todd Talk. Be sure to let me know what you thought of the Ratchet and Clank versus Jak and Daxter death battle. Whether you thought the Victor was right. My friend totally didn't. He's a total Jak and Daxter fan. He was like, no, screw attack. They were wrong. No, they were right. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you think it's going to be Flash versus Quicksilver, or if it's Flash versus someone else. Let me know your thoughts. So I thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I know you were listening, and I will see you around.